Hello, neighbors. Are you my mother or my sister? Could this story get more complicated? Here's part 10 of PATESHA'S Reunion.
She said she leave Brednut Walk from she was 5.
Yes.
How comes her name end up on my birth certificate?
So on Novlet's birth certificate, there's Eulalie, right? On Christopher's birth certificate, there's Eulalie. On your birth certificate, there's Eulalie Rose. And on Patrick's birth certificate, there's Eulalie Rose. So what do you think? Still lost.
It just don't make any sense.
It don't make any sense.
Yeah, it don't
You think the
make
DNA results will make sense?
any- Yes.
Good, because I can't wait to get to them. Patisha Campbell came to our show to find her parents, especially her mother, Novlet Rose. There is only one way to be sure if Novlet is really Patisha's mother, and that's via a DNA test. Here are the results. The result of the DNA parentage test report from Carigen Caribbean says the alleged mother, Novlet Rose, cannot be excluded as the biological mother of the child. Patisha Campbell, however, the DNA report goes on to say non-matching systems were observed. The locus mismatches could be due to the rare mutational events. Another explanation for the observed genetic results is that the alleged mother, Novlet Rose, is a first-order relative, mother, sister, or daughter of the true biological mother. Given the genetic results, it is more likely that a first-order relative, that's a mother, sister, or daughter, is the true mother of the child, Patisha Campbell, as opposed to Novlet Rose. It means that
I am not.
you are not her mother. Novlet Rose, you are not her mother.
Thank you very much.
The other testing that they did says that the probability of half siblings is 99.97%, which means that
She's my sister.
she is your sister. She is not your mother. And we know you so really wanted her to be your mother.
Because
And you believe this since
2005.
Right. So she's not your mother. And Christopher has been vindicated. Christopher knew all along. Kenroy knew. But Novlet in her heart also knew that she couldn't be your mother. Because at 17, she was still living with her Aunt Bernice in Old Harbour, weren't you?
Yes.
And you had your first child at?
20.
And he was a
Boy.
boy. So Patisha, meet your sister Novlet Rose. Christopher, what you said the people I'm said to you?
My grandpa, sister Susan, she I said the lady, I'm my sister, and I'm my sister.
Okay.
But no, everyone says my sister.
Now that we know that Novlet was nowhere to be found in Brednut Walk, and all 4 birth certificates are signed by Eulalie Rose, it leaves us to assume that your mother is.
Eulalie Rose.
And while we're assuming based on the birth certificates evidence of the DNA, we also have persons who saw Eulalie Rose pregnant with you, Patricia Campbell. You were delivered in Breadnut Walk by your mother. There are persons in Breadnut Walk who can verify that.
Okay.
You were born in a house owned by Frederick Rose. So we're still left with some unanswered questions. What we do know is that this family has been through a lot, and it is now time for this family to bond together. And all of your children, you can't put them through this. It's what we don't have going on.
Chris, tell him round here, I tell him in Montego Bay.
What you tell him, sir?
If you and the mother isn't friend, make sure you take care of your child. Because we never did get no father and mother love.
So who is going to give this young lady some love? She's just found out that Novlet is not her mother. After the shocking revelation of the DNA test, which proves that Patricia and Novlet are sisters, Patricia had to be consoled by her adoptive mother. Christopher, you were the first one who came and tried to make something out of this. You are now witnessing Patricia's reaction to all of this. What do you want to say?
I know she's gonna have this kind of breakdown when she find out that Novlet is not her mother, because I keep telling her, and all in her head is just Novlet is her mother. Because last week when I watched the show and you said to her, I said, who she want to be her mother, she said Novlet. I said to myself, if Novlet should come forward and you guys do a DNA test, you're gonna find out that Novlet is her big sister, it's not her mother. If I don't go around any mother, no father, and I get a birth certificate, says Sister Susan is my mother, I'm gonna have Sister Susan as my mother.
I know she feels sad, but it's easier for her.
Sad to know she break down in tears, but we are here for her. Feel it for her, because I didn't grow with no
Mother or father either.
but I'm here. As long as the Lord give me breath, I'm here. She can.
What sort of role are you willing to play in her life?
I will be willing to play like a mother role.
Motherly role.
Yeah, because I have 3 children.
This is Latoya Williams, and you saw her on the show, right?
Yes.
I'm feeling really, really good. We've searched for you for months, me and my entire team, and we were able to pin down some things. I'm not sure if you have a copy of your birth certificate already.
So for the very first time in 46 years, you are now going to see
An authenticated copy of your original birth certificate. So this is not, and let me use some jargon here, the derivative certificate that's typed up, but this is the actual original copy that Eulalie Salmon wrote on.
Please hand her a copy. All right, we wrapped it up, Latoya.
So many twists and turns. Absolutely. We almost never expected this when we saw your name on Patricia's birth certificate. But we're so happy that we have, DNA to prove, basically speaking, that you are not her mother. And even though this is tough for Patricia right now, we'll all eventually get over it. And I say we because it's all of us.
So we've come to the end of the story of Patricia Campbell, who came to find her mother, Novlet Rose. And it so turned out that Novlet is actually not her mother, but Novlet's mother is also Patricia's mother. Her name, Eulalie Salmon or Eulalie Rose. We're so sorry for the way it has turned out, but guess what? Novlet Rose is still here and she's still your family. And she has children, so don't worry yourself. And Nicole, we thank you so much for traveling all the way in. Christmas you every day, so you know, say. Kenroy, thank you so much for traveling. And Latoya, thank you so much for all the work and the research that went into this show. But we're so glad that we found some answers.
I give thanks for all what you people have done, all what you got through to find Novlet and make everything happen and everything possible. Yeah, man, I give thanks for that, man.
Thank you so much for coming and sharing your story. And we hope that All of you will live a happy life from now on, but don't make the children them get out on the side. Listen, the life that you have lived should be an example to how you raise your children. I just want you all to stick together, call me and tell me how things are going. Okay, don't forget me. All right? Thank you so much. Christopher wanted to thank us with a song.
Isn't it strange how the natural things in life people take for granted? And the things that lead to destruction, those are the most wanted. Complexity, it's in the air, and we can breathe it without a fear. Necessity, yes, it's everywhere, so Mother Nature well prepared. So I give thanks for all that you done for me. Yeah, man, give thanks. Rastafari. Yes, sir.
And not to be outdone, the other siblings graced us with this rendition.
You know the road is rough and the going gets tough and the hills are hard to climb. I started out a long time ago and I made up my mind. Jesus Christ, He is the tender skin I'm safe and secure. For I decided to take Jesus my choice. Wow.
5 years ago, Patisha came searching. Rocked by poverty, her siblings were separated. Her father was dead, and she discovered a shocking maternal secret. Novelet Rose, you are not her mother. But there was another mystery.
I'm a twin.
So she's back for the
5th time.
We Have the Answers.
Probability of siblings is
Thanks for watching The Susan Show. See you next time.
please like, subscribe, turn on post notification to see videos as soon as they're uploaded.